Wendy and I am here to do Cat Chat with my very sweet friend, Isaac Calvert. Thank you for coming on the show today, Isaac.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love your mask.
Oh, thank you. My mom got it on like this website where you can just send pictures and they make it into a mask.
And that's your cat.
Yes, Gracie.
Gracie, so you're wearing Gracie's face on your face.
Yes.
I love it. I've seen it before, but I love it. And you have your other cat, too,
yes,
on a
Smokey.
thing.
We got the cat here like a year ago on October.
Uh-huh. And so you have her face on a mask, too, that I've seen before. It's really cool. Aren't those cool? Those are really cool. And we're going to say thank you for Mike Tuchek, who's behind the camera for Armstrong. Thank you, Mike, and a whole crew of people who are back here who are going to help us today showcase the cats that we have up for adoption. So we're going to showcase about 7 cats today, and you're going to talk to everybody with me about who they are and where they came from, and I heard that you have some interesting cat facts to share.
Yes, I do have a lot of them.
Want to share one right now?
Yes, I think the Turkish van and the Turkish Angora, they love to swim and love water. So if you get one, make sure you have a swimming pool or take them to like a lake to swim in, maybe?
Yes, that is true. Do you know what causes them to be a van? Do you know why they're called a van?
No, not really.
Okay, it's their color pattern. So yes, so their color pattern that makes them a van. Their bodies are all white, and there's a little bit of color on their head, a little bit of color on their tail. And so the Turkish van is always going to have a white body with color on their head and their tail. And the Turkish Angoras are beautiful. Have you seen pictures?
Yes.
They're beautiful, big fluffy tails. But I've never seen one in real life, so I would love to see a Turkish van or a Turkish Angora. Those would be beautiful cats to see. Who do we have here? This is Autumn.
Ooh, Autumn.
Autumn is a new kitty, so Isaac hasn't had a chance to get to know her yet. She actually was brought in last week by a young man who said that she was outside and he didn't want her to go through the winter outside alone. She had been a stray for about 3 weeks. Unfortunately, we don't think that that's the truth. A lot of people do this to us. They give us these cats and they tell us that, oh, we're worried about them and all, but when I look at this cat and I did my exam on her, her feet are in pristine shape. She's not been outside. She's pure white. She has not a speck of dirt on her. She was probably their cat, and they just really wanted us to take her in. We're happy to have her. She's a sweet, sweet girl. This is the first time she's been in this living room, so she's a little bit fussy, but she's not a biter or a scratcher or anything like that. And I'm going to try my little relaxation technique on her. Okay. Do you know what this color is called? Okay, so this is gray, which when they talk about gray in the cat world, it's actually called blue.
Oh, I've seen that. Like Russian blues are gray.
They're gray. That is correct. You know a lot for how old are you?
I am 10. I was born in 2010.
2010.
May 20.
It'll be easy to remember. Every 10, 20, 30, that's pretty easy to remember. So every time they have these little white shoes and a little white shirt here, that's a tuxedo pattern.
Ooh.
So this is a gray tuxedo. So that's a kind of a cool color pattern. But her actual breed is domestic short hair. And the coat pattern is gray tuxedo. And we think that she's about, it says 08. Well, let's see. She's about, we have her down at 4 or 5 years old. I don't know that she's that old. I don't know if she's older, but she certainly is a wonderful girl. Love her eyes. So does somebody want to come and grab her while we, here we go. Here you go. And while we're waiting for our next kitty, which will be Margot, do you want to share another fun fact?
Yes.
Okay.
The the tiger, it sounds like tiger. That's because its stripes kind of are in the design of a tiger.
That's right. And is a toiger a little cat or a big cat?
I think it's a big cat.
It's a really big cat.
Like
and do you know why they call it a toiger?
Because tigers are big and it's a cat.
Mm-hmm. And it's a mix of cat. So they are tiger and a lion. And they mix the tiger and the lion together and make a toiger. It's really crazy. I pet one time. It was really an experience. All right, this is Margot. Margot wants to play. Margot is really a sweet cat, and she loves people, but she doesn't like other cats. So she likes to stay away from the other cats in the room, but she loves people and she always wants us to pet her. But right now, because she's on the young side, she's only 5, and that's still a playful time for cats. You want to kind of try to hold her?
Yes, I'm not really good at holding cats.
No, you're really good at holding cats. They love Isaac. But she's playing with her toy right now. So when she goes home, that's okay. When she goes home, she's going to go home with a specific toy that she carries around, and she cries, and bye-bye, Margot. And that's Margot. So Margot is called a bi-color cat because bi means 2. That means 2 colors. And we know that she's a bi-colored black and white cat. So that's kind of cool because she's about half black and half white.
Oh.
And who's this? We know this is. Come here, kitty.
Yeah, I played with her this morning.
Yes.
She's very playful.
This is Molly. We don't actually have her on to promote her, but she said, you will promote me today because I'm going to get right in the show. And she's sweet, right? So this is called a dilute Torby, because she's a tortoise shell with the orange and black. But when you dilute it, like let's say if you had black and you put some white in it, it would turn gray.
Yes.
And if you had orange and you put some white in it, it would turn peach, like this peach or light orange color. So this is a dilute tortoise shell, yes, but with tabby pattern. Now you playing too? You want to go play? Mwah. Okay, pretty girl. There you go. You can sit with Isaac. Nobody wants to sit with us. Why is that?
I know like a lot of the cats are lap kitties, but none of those so far are lap cats.
A lot of them here are lap kitties. Okay, here we are with Leo and Stitch. You have Stitch, I have Leo, and these are brothers. And they're about, they were born in April-ish. Yeah, they're about 6 months old. And they are lovers, aren't they?
Yes.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yes, I really want to adopt one of these.
Yes.
Except we already have 2 cats.
Yes. Oh, where are you going, Stitch? He says, I want to go in that cat bed there. It was nap time. Kitty, 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 kitty.
Oh,
kitty, kitty, kitty,
there's
kitty.
another cat in there.
Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty. He'll come back because they're really, really nice cats. Look at how nice. Look at
These
that.
are 2 very lap kitties.
Yes, they are lap kitties, and they love each other. It would be really nice to keep them together if we could. They've been super high energy. Look at the tail. It's just gorgeous. You're gorgeous. And it'd be nice to keep them together because they're brothers and they like each other and they're good company for each other. So if you're not home and you work, this would be a great pair to have. And they're not too little. They're not going to get, in trouble or anything like that as far as what little kittens might get in trouble. And there's one of our cats in the shot again. That was Molly playing with her toy. Usually cats sleep between 12 and 5 every day. That's called siesta time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's a cat fact.
Another fact is I think they sleep for 16 hours.
Every day. They have to get a lot of sleep, and we call those cat naps.
Oh,
Yeah.
I sometimes take one, but it's not 16 hours.
No, that's a good thing. Cat naps are short, little, quick naps here and there, here and there. They wake up very fast. They don't take a long time to wake up. They wake straight up and they are ready to go. So they fall asleep, wake up, fall asleep. Those are called cat naps. So when you take a quickie nap, you can call it a cat nap.
Oh.
Yeah. But they do need a lot of sleep. And when they're little babies, when we try to hold them all the time and we wake them up all the time and we want to pet them, that wakes them up and they physically need to sleep. So don't keep waking up little kitties out there. Let them sleep, because you're going to make them sick if you don't let them sleep the amount that they need to sleep. And little baby kittens can sleep better than 20 hours a day. So you really have to just let them alone the first 2 or 3 weeks. Let them sleep, eat, and be growing. And then after that, you can hold them as much as you want to, pretty much. But they have to sleep. These boys are wonderful. They're medium hair, because we have some long hair and some short hair. So that's a medium-haired cat. So this is domestic medium hair. And what are they called? What is their coat pattern? They got the shoes.
Oh, they're blue?
Blue. Tuxedo. Yay! Good job. And they're both considered tuxedo, even though Leo has a little bit more white than Stitch does, but still we would consider them tuxedos. Oh. I don't think he wants to go anywhere. I think he's going to take his nap right on me.
He's eating.
He's eating. So, but these two can be quite wild. They can run and play and have a ball, and they're quite entertaining, wouldn't you say?
Yes, they're also 6 months old.
That's correct. And where did we get them?
Should I read the story?
Yeah.
Husband and wife need to get rid of the cats. They are taking care of them. I can't read.
They're getting excited. Brought in 7 other cats. 1 mom and 6 kittens. Oh, evicted. Oh, I was told evicted. Let me see. Oh, it's evicted. I can see now with my cat glasses on. I now have cat eyes. They are getting evicted. Do you know what that means?
I can take a very big guess. That means they're getting sick?
Oh, well, I'm sure they're sick about it. But unfortunately, that means they're getting kicked out of their house. So these people are gonna be homeless. I thought it was a little bit bizarre that they were excited to be bringing these cats to us. But no, unfortunately, these people were gonna lose their home, and then the cats would have nowhere to go. So we now have a new shelter manager. Do you know her name?
Kristen.
Kristen. And Kristen's doing all of the intake now. And so Kristen chose to take these guys in to help the people out. And so we want to thank Kristen for coming on board. She's hit the ground running and doing a phenomenal job. So when people come now, they're going to see Kristen running the shelter, and that leaves me some time to go do some really important executive director things, like pet kitties. And spend time with you.
Yeah.
All right. I think we would like Toto next. So, do you have any more important facts for us?
I don't really have any more.
Well, if you think of one, you just let me know. Okay?
Okay.
And let's do this. Let's talk about our upcoming fundraiser. This is called Trunk and Treat. So I'm going to let Mike zoom in on this and see if you can see that, Mike. And we'll definitely put it up on Armstrong. And what this is an alternate to Trick or Treat. We're going to be up at the Antique Mall location.
I know where that is. I saw when we went to Dunkin' Donuts. I know it's by the Antique Mall. My mom told me that they're going to have a festival there, Trunk or Treat.
Yes, that's us. So we're going to be there on Saturday, October 24th from 5 to 7. And what you can do is you can bring your kids, your family and do trick-or-treating in the parking lot. And there'll be lots of cars, we hope, to participate. If you'd like to participate as a car, you need to get a hold of Zoe. It's Zoe F, as in Frank, at kittencrazy.org. She will give you the information. You're going to need to decorate your trunk for Halloween, maybe even yourself. I'm going to decorate our trunk for Kitten Crazy, and I'm going to go as a cat.
Me too. You know what? I could be a cat.
Look at your face mask. You're already a cat.
Oh yeah, all I need is a tail and I have a cat head. Now I need a body, but maybe some cat fur.
Well, see,
or
now you got to look around and see what
like,
kind of kitty you want to be.
Like I could have this and then kitties on both sides of me.
Yes, that would be awesome. So we're going to go and we're going to pass out candy. So you go to each trunk and you get some candy or gifts or whatever. And there's first, second, and third place prizes for those people who decorate their trunk the best. So if you want to come and decorate your trunk and pass out candy, you have to provide the candy yourself. And we're hoping for lots of people. This is a fundraiser for Kitten Crazy. We are always looking for ways to make money to stay here for the public. This is a community nonprofit. We don't get funding anywhere else, so we're hoping that you come to our trunk and treat and have a good time. Yeah. Maybe we'll even have some apple cider there and stuff. Wouldn't that be good?
And like maybe pick out pumpkins, but I'm sure everybody would have gotten pumpkins.
I don't know. That might be something fun to do.
We
like draw on pumpkins or something.
At Dunkin' Donuts, there's also a ghost pepper donut, and we could, and Dunkin' Donuts is right by there, and we could get like I could buy like a lot of dozens of ghost pepper donuts, and when you come, you could get them.
Ghost pepper donuts, what do they taste like?
Well, they're very spicy. They're at Dunkin' Donuts for a limited time, of course.
Do you work for Dunkin' Donuts or something?
No, but...
Are you a representative of Dunkin' Donuts? Do you own stock in Dunkin' Donuts?
I don't stock in them.
Okay.
I am going to buy every one of them and freeze them for like 50 years until like they don't make them anymore.
You don't happen to like them, do you?
Oh, I love them.
I can tell. That's wonderful. You're making me want to go to Dunkin' Donuts and get a ghost pepper donut right now.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yes.
We need a Dunkin' Donuts in this building.
Yeah, or like just like a hologram of a donut so I could just like fake like and then eat it.
That would be great. I think Toto might like a ghost pepper because look what he looks like. Pepper. Let's have him. Thank you, Miss Kristen. Say hi to everybody. This is Kristen Sheets, our new our new shelter manager. Thank you so much. Are you enjoying your job?
I love my job.
Oh, thank you. Well, we love you too, Kristen. Thank you so much. This is Toto. Mr. Toto, unfortunately, is a dear friend of mine. She just recently passed away. And she had 4 cats, and we took them in, and Toto is the last one we need to find a home for. He is 12 years old. We had to shave him down because he was so matted. Do you know what that means when they're matted?
No.
So their hair gets all into a bunch, and it causes these big pieces of hair to be all scrunched up, and then sometimes it pulls their skin in too, and it's painful. Ooh. So we had shaved him down. We had to have him shaved down actually at a vet, and he's going to grow back his hair, and he's going to be a beautiful boy again. But when he first got here, he was so frightened. Do you remember when you would come and the blanket would move on the floor?
Yeah, he would hide under the blanket, and we'd have to tell people not to pull the blanket up because the cat would be under it.
And we didn't want anybody stepping on him either, because he lived under that blanket for about 3 weeks, and there'd be this little blanket moving across the floor. It was funny, but now he's out of his shell, and he's feeling really confident now. He's coming to everybody. He's a sweetie pie. And he just needs a good home, folks. He deserves a good home. He was in her home probably most of his life. May have even started out as a feral cat, but at this point, he's just looking for a good home. He's a sweetie. You want to try to pet him? Mm-hmm. Let's see if he'll come over there. And let's just see if he'll sit right next to you, right here, okay? There we go. He's a good boy. Yeah, he is. Now, this is the first time he's been in this room. So sometimes when they get into a new area, they want to do what's called mapping. They want to map the whole area and make sure they know right where everything is.
Oh, I
where
can
the
see
food
like
is.
he's turning his head.
Yeah, he wants to know who he's in the room with. He wants to know if he's safe. He wants to know where everything is. So he's very curious right now. He doesn't really just want to sit, even though that's really what I think he would go home and be a really great lap cat. Don't you think so, Kristen? Yeah, I think he'd be a really great lap cat for anybody. He's kind of a tall glass of water. He came to us super, super skinny. We've been putting some weight on him, and I think he's going to continue that process. He's going to get heavier and heavier, but he's a tall boy. Look at those legs. I love you, buddy. His name is Toto. He's caught on me. All right, Mr. Toto, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And let's see, who else do we have left? We have the kittens in our kitten room. So they're going to go grab some kittens, and we're going to talk about this. Did you know that we were in the pot contest up at the square in Medina? We had to decorate a pot, and this is our decoration. So show the people. And I decorated this pot by myself because I was running late on the project, and so I grabbed a bunch of stuff. So what I did was I put this witch in there, and if you'll look at her, she has mice in her hat, and I put pumpkin earrings on her and a orange necklace, and there's 2 big spiders in here, and there's a kitten down here, and our sign, there's a kitty, and on her broom here, I put 3 black cats on there. And it was a fun project just to decorate Medina Square through Main Street, Medina. I'm trying to think of Boyert's Greenhouse sponsored the event. But today I just got who won the contest. There were dozens of pots that people decorated. And first place was $75 gift card from Boyert's. And this is first place. It is hysterical. I thought it really did deserve first place. And if you can read that, can you read that there, Mike? If you zoom in there, it's Tom Hanks. Who did he play? Life is Life Like a Box of Chocolates, but 2020. Thank you, Forrest Gump. That's Forrest Gump the Scarecrow holding a box of chocolates with his lunchbox sitting on a bench, and it says, but 2020 is nothing but nuts. That is awesome. It was done by First Christian Church in Medina, and I thought they did a spectacular job, and they deserve first place. So I thought I'd just share that. All right, we have some kittens.
Yay!
Yay! This is Elsa. Hi, Elsa. Elsa is awesome. Thank you, my very good friend. Here we go. That's Bill. Bill comes and volunteers a couple days a week, sometimes up to 3. This is Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Aubrey. Aubrey is your mom, right?
Yes.
Yes, she's a good mom, isn't she?
Yes.
And this is Jax. So I'm going to do these 2. This is Jax, and you have Elsa, and these are in our kitten room. Is that not the best room to ever be in? Here you go. You can get Jax. I'll give you Jax, and if you can get Elsa back in here, that'd be great. I'm going to show you how to hold a kitten so it doesn't hurt, because a lot of kids, as soon as those claws go in, it can be a little... Here, Bill, just have a seat right here if you want to. There you go. You've got Minga. So here's what you want to do. Go like this and put them on your arm like this. This is what I call my leopard in a tree hold. And then you're going to put the kitty to sleep like that. Look at you, pretty girl. This is Jax. She was super well raised in a foster home. So you're going to put your arm through the kitten's legs. I'm going to show you real quick here. You're left-handed, so you're going to take your right arm, I believe. I need help. Come on over, Kristen, for just a second. I want to show, thank you. I'm going to show Isaac. Okay, so if you take your arm and you put it right through their legs like that, and see how I have 2 legs on this side and 2 legs on that side?
Yes.
And then I have a pillow. I call this my pillow. So then I put their face in it, and then I just pet them right there like that, and look what happens. They go right to sleep. Or they settle down, okay? And you're going to hold them close to your body, and you're going to exhale. Why? Because they feel our anxiety and our mood. So we're just going to calm down. You can pet them in their face like this. See how she's going sleepy?
Yes.
Okay. And all you're going to do is pet right between the shoulder blades, because right between the shoulder blades is called a semi-paralyzing nerve.
Oh.
And when mom carries them, when they're little, she carries them right there. She picks them up with their mouth, and you'll see their feet come up like that so they don't drag on the ground, and it calms them down. You don't see them flailing around or anything. It calms them down. So that's where you want to pet. Look at sleepy kitty. You want to try it?
Yes.
Okay. Right between, put your hand out, flat, 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 pillow, put her face this way, close to your body, squeeze right here. Put your hand out flat so she can breathe. There you go. And just squeeze, pick up and squeeze. There you go. You got it. It's a knack, isn't it? It's everything, there's a knack to it. This is Elsa. Elsa's a little hyper herself. I'm going to try to do the same with her. Okay, I'm going to set her in my palm of my hand, and we're just going to make her go sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. And you can pet their face. There's a lot of pheromones in their face. Those are scent glands. And those pheromones say, I'm happy. So that when we pet them, we release those pheromones and they feel happy.
Oh, that's why they purr?
That's why they purr. Sometimes they purr. They purr for a lot of reasons. Sometimes they purr when they're sick. Sometimes they purr when they're afraid. It's comforting to themselves. But mostly they purr when they're happy. Do you know what their tail looks like when they're happy?
A question mark.
That's right. They do the question mark tail. Look, you've got it. Here, little Elsa. Elsa's a sweetheart. She's a gray, or considered blue tabby, because she has some striping right here. There's an M on her forehead. You see it? Right here. All tabbies have M's on their forehead. And there's 4 different patterns to tabbies. She's a striped, or what's called a mackerel tabby. Do you ever go fishing?
Yes.
Do you ever go fishing for mackerel?
No.
No, I haven't either. But mackerel fish are striped like that. So they're called mackerel tabbies. You want to try her?
Yes.
All right, and Kristen, who do you have? You have Jax again. All right, Miss Jax. Oh, that's okay. She's out of here. She's going to go away.
I'm not really a cat expert at holding cats.
Well, that comes with time. That comes with time. Because these kittens are sometimes have a mind of their own, and they are full of energy. And that's why we say a lot of times for older people who may be on walkers or wheelchairs or what have you, this might not be a good choice for you because they are very quick and they're very active. At this age especially, they're very active. And even this, if they really don't want to go down, they'll fight it. They want to play. Kittens play. A kitten that doesn't play is sick, 100% of the time. If you have a kitten and it doesn't want to play and it wants to lay on your lap all the time, it's probably sick. Don't think it's a lovey-dovey, because kittens play. They have to play. That's how they learn how to hunt, and that's just their nature. There you go. You want to play? You want to play with each other? Hi.
Oh.
Hi. You're very curious. You're very curious, little girl. So this is our show for today. Isaac, you want to say anything to the good people about Kitten Crazy?
Yes. If you want to volunteer, it's really fun, and I would recommend doing it if you have the time, and of course if you want to love a cat.
There you go. And we have a lot.
Yes, and you might have more of a chance of adopting a cat here. If I didn't volunteer here, we wouldn't have Smokey, which I got from here.
And how much do you love Smokey?
Oh, a lot. He does not scratch. She does not, or he does not like bite or anything. Mm-hmm. And Gracie, my other cat, like whaps and hisses at Blue, or Smokey, I like calling him Blue, and Mr. Blue, and Smokey just sits there and puts his head down. It's super funny.
And what kind of things do you do when you volunteer here? What kind of chores do you do?
We mop, we sweep, we brush cat towers, we sometimes play if we have free time. We water and feed the cats.
Scoop the boxes.
Oh, scoop the litter boxes.
Yeah, that's no fun, but it has to be done.
Mm-hmm. My favorite job is probably mopping.
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard, that you love to mop.
Yes, you use like your arm muscles to like...
Yeah, and the floors are beautiful every time you and your mom leave here. I love it. Thank you so much for all that you do, because it takes a village to take care of these guys. And you're part of our village.
I am.
You are.
One of the 7.7 billion people.
Yes. And you're part of our village.
Yay!
And I appreciate you both coming in so much. And if I ever had a kid, I would want them to be just like you. All right, so, and I mean that. He is a special boy if you haven't already noticed. So thank you, Isaac, for being part of our short show today. Will you come back on with me sometime?
Yes, definitely a lot of times in the summer, or maybe, I know I have Christmas break, and I do have a Thursday off in November, or I don't know for sure, but I definitely have a Thursday off sometime before the end of the year.
Then it's a date.
And Christmas break.
Okay.
And a lot of summer days.
Kristen, put those dates on the calendar, please. You got it? All right, it's a date. How about you, Mike? It's a date. Hey, we got a thumbs up. All right?
All right.
All right, let's say goodbye to the good people.
Bye, good people.